I was supposed to be recording this for my YouTube channel. You got me? Did it get the whole song, or was it like half of it? That's okay.
You can do it again.
No, it's fine. I meant to record for my YouTube, but I forgot. So thank you for being awesome. Appreciate you. But yeah, so that's our first song. Hell yeah. Sorry, heck yeah, I forgot this is an all of this show. I have some swear words in some of my songs, and we'll get to it. Just don't yell at me. Roland told me to read the room. Like, that doesn't tell me. I asked him yes or no, can I swear? And he's like, read the room. I was like, okay, thanks. Okay. This is just a little anecdote. When I was prepping for this show, I was trying to think of things to do like between my songs to fill out the time a little bit more because I didn't want it to just be like song and then we stop and then it's another song. And I had a notes app on my phone called Roland Font Gig Bit Ideas. And most of them didn't make it very far, but I wanted to share 3 in particular with you guys that I thought were funny. First of all was a simple one. I was going to come out on my rollerblades. The only reason I really, I wanted to do that one, but I have to use pedals on the keyboard, and you can't do that with wheels, unfortunately. So that one fell through. Another one was I was going to come out with a really big hat on, and I wasn't going to acknowledge it. I was thinking like a big foam cowboy hat, right? And I come out, and I don't acknowledge it. It doesn't go with my outfit. We don't talk about it. At the end of the show, I take a bow. I take off the hat. There's another cowboy hat underneath it, like a tiny one. You guys would pop off, right? That would be awesome. But I didn't have it in the budget to get a giant cowboy hat, so that one had to fall through. And then the other one, it didn't work because this isn't like a concert setup. We had to change rooms pretty last minute. But I was thinking about just like stopping halfway through my first song and trying to crowd surf. Just like diving into the crowd. But I thought that was, I might kill someone, so maybe I shouldn't kill someone at the Roland Font concert. Yeah, we're here to cry, but not like, because someone died. So, called that one off. But that was just a couple of the things I thought of doing. Yeah, let's jump into the next song, I guess, if y'all are ready. A little song I wrote, this is the oldest song that not the oldest song I've ever written, but the oldest one that I'm reading like tonight, from 2021, allegedly, based on my notes, and I probably checked the files on my computer or something. It's called Quit While We're Behind. It's a little sad song, but you know, what good song isn't? And it was written in kind of the aftermath of one of my first like big experiences with depression. And I was kind of like starting to get out of that, and I was writing in hindsight about like how bad I was feeling all the time. And it was one of the first time I like kind of tried writing about my like chronic suicidality because that's something I struggle with. And yeah, so it was, it's a little sad, but you know, the fact that it's from like 4 years ago is a good sign because I can look back on it and be like, oh, I've made so much progress since then. So that's really nice. Also, I have a small fun note that I came up with the intro while I was working at a dentist's office, and I remember this vividly. I had this job at a dentist for like 2 years. And it's, I think, like the reason I would come up with a lot of my song ideas at work is because like I'm always on my phone now, and I'm obsessed with keeping myself distracted constantly. But when you're at a job, you're not distracted constantly. You're just doing like menial tasks, and then your brain's the other thing. So I thought of like the intro lines for this song, and I was like, I gotta write that down. And I ran to one of the empty rooms, and I was like searching for sticky notes, and I couldn't find sticky notes. And I didn't have my phone, and I couldn't pull it out because my hands were dirty. And I found like a tray cover that they put on the trays. It's just like a sheet of paper. And I wrote it on that. And I took it home, and then I started writing the song. So that's where songs come from sometimes. Yeah. But yeah, I guess without much more yapping, this is Quit While We're Behind. Thank you. Thank you. Water. We love you! I'm drinking a lot of water today. I'm definitely gonna have to pee again, so that's fine. Okay. Next, let's move on, alright. Okay, so this next song is the one that has swear words in it. I know. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm gonna need you guys. I'm gonna need your word that you're not gonna repeat any of the bad words you hear me say. Can we do like a repeat after me kind of thing, just to get everyone confirming that they're not gonna say these words? Can we do that, please? No. Everyone, kick them out. Sick them. All right. Well, those who are willing, if you could just repeat after me. I. And say your name. Yes, say your name after that. I am my name. So let's start over. we ruined it, guys. All right. I, MayaBee. Promise to never say. The swear words. Damn. Or fuck. Alright. Thank you guys. Now we're all never gonna say those words. But I'm gonna say them in the song, but it's art. It's art. It's different. I'm an artist. Alright. Next song. This is a song I wrote. I think this is the newest song I've written, which I haven't been writing music in like a year. I've been in a little bit of a writer's block. So this is like a year old, but it's one of my newest songs. It's called Vice. And it's kind of about unhealthy coping mechanisms and the ways that we justify them to ourselves. I've had many of not so good things that I've done to my body to make myself feel a little bit better. And I think we can all say that we do those things sometimes, and that's just human, you know, when you're not taught how to deal with stressful feelings, you learn ways on your own, and sometimes they're not the best. But this is just a song about kind of how we justify those feelings to ourselves and keep those negative patterns going at times. So yeah, this is called Vice. Lately I've been considering getting addicted to nicotine. I haven't figured out why yet. So far I've been too scared to even pick the flare up. If it's the worst, I'll try it. Shake hands and cigarettes, I got my first fellow bathrooms all in my hand, just to feel old. Going back to where the teens and party, I still bring you, still think about it.
live.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. That's a fun one. I think I wrote that. I don't know if it sounds like it, but I wrote that one after seeing the Mountain Goats in concert, and I think it was inspired by them a little bit. So, kind of a small niche band, maybe you've heard of them. Probably not. No one knows my music taste. Like, kind of a big deal. Anyways, well, I only have one more song really that I was gonna play, but how are we doing on time? It's 7:30. Okay, I don't know what time it's getting here. This is like normally where I had planned to do like a special thanks section and thank all the people that I wanted to thank and stuff. Excuse me. But I don't know if I should do that yet, because I don't know if this is like the end of it. You know, we just got here. I feel like I'm just getting to know you guys, and now you're telling me I have to go join the audience like a chump? Not you guys are chumps. I don't know, I guess I can just, I'll do my little spiel, my little thank you. And then if after the next song we've got time, we can figure out more songs to play. It doesn't have to, So my little thank you. I wanted to thank a couple of people for helping me get to this spot, getting to perform. This is my first, kind of second, but first like real gig that I've ever gotten to do, which is awesome because it's definitely something I wanted to do. I've been writing songs, like I said, for like 5 years at this point. I've been writing songs for so long that I was a boy when I started doing it. A lot of time has passed. So first of all, I guess I would have liked to thank Williams here, but I want to thank Roland Font himself for taking an interest in my music, which was shocking when he first heard my music. I think he just heard it in like the Discord or something, because I sometimes send stuff in there. And that somehow led to me getting to be here today. So cool, like awesome. And also like the community, the Roland Font community as a whole, that includes you guys, is fantastic. And I love seeing the stuff that people create, and talking to people in the Discord. I'm pretty active in there. So, it's just really nice, and it's a really good community and a lot of good people. So I'm very thankful to have people like you guys who share a similar taste in music and a similar outlook on life. It's really cool to know that there's other people like that. I want to thank my friends, some who were able to make it and some who weren't. I appreciate everyone who's been supportive of my music. That's so cool that I've had people that are willing to like listen to whatever dumb bullshit I make and be like, this is good or this is bad. That's awesome that I can just like send my music to people. And even beyond that, like having people that have been there to support me through the not so good times, like that's awesome that exists, because it didn't always exist. But yeah, friends are great. If you, I was gonna say if you don't have any, you should try it. It's really fun stuff. If you don't have any, talk to me after the show. I know you have friends, I promise. Or if you do have some, I'll still be your friend probably, that's fine. Special thanks to my sister and her boyfriend. They both drove me here today and helped me find this speaker. This is, I don't know if I've given this spiel at all. We came in here, I got here at like 4:30 to set up. We did not see a speaker or anything. It was just this piano in that corner, so we had to move it and everything. It was a whole hassle. And I sat down, tried playing a song, and my sister was like, we cannot hear anything you're saying because we don't have a microphone, and this is a grand piano. Like, this thing is loud. So we were like, shit. And we rearranged the entire room multiple times. We tried having the piano over there and moved all the chairs over here because we thought like the shorter distance would help. It didn't work. That's why I'm like slightly sweating mess, is because we were just picking up chairs and shit for 2 hours. It was fun. Which one of you wants credit to this? Jocelyn? My sister Jocelyn found the speaker in just a random room. No one told us it was there. There was just a speaker and a bunch of mic stuff in a random room in this place. No one told me. I felt bad because I called Roland and I was like, hey, we might need to change the venue or something because you can't hear shit. But we figured it out. So thank you to them for being my roadies, I guess, and giving me a ride. Yeah, and then I guess lastly, a very special shout out to my parents, because without them, I wouldn't have developed post-traumatic stress disorder that would later lead to developing severe chronic depression, suicidality, obsessive compulsive disorder, and generalized anxiety disorder, and social anxiety disorder, and skin ticking disorder. That one's fucking weird, and a bunch of other, you know. So thanks to them for, I guess, making my music sad, so that I would have here today. That joke's gonna get edited out of the YouTube version because my mom's probably gonna watch it, so that's for us in the room here. Yeah, so don't call my mom for those of you who talk to her. Okay. Last song, or maybe second to last, or maybe third to last, depending on how much time we have. This one has the most pretentious name out of all the songs yet. The Burden of a Paralyzed Soul in a Fighting World. I love a long, pretentious title. And this one in particular, I didn't come up with that myself. I kind of stole it. One night I was doing a Wikipedia, just scroll, you know, sometimes we just scroll through Wikipedia, I'm sure you guys get it. I was just clicking on random articles. And I somehow got to like the Manhattan Project, and I was clicking around on that, and I got to the page of a woman by the name of Jean Tatlock. And she was a scientist who worked on the Manhattan Project, and she dealt with mental health issues for her whole life. And she was a lesbian and was in the closet about that, which definitely made her life harder. And eventually she took her own life, which is sad. And for some reason, I think this is kind of fucked up. Her suicide note is on Wikipedia. I don't know if I would want my suicide note to be public on Wikipedia. That seems like something for the family. But that said, it is devastating, and it includes that line in it. And I read that for the first time. I was just like having a chill night, scrolling on Wikipedia, and then I read that, and I just was devastated. It was like the saddest thing I'd ever read about her. And then I just like cried about it for like 3 days, and then I was like, I guess I'll name a song after this, because, yeah. But this particular song isn't necessarily just about suicide. It's about endings as a whole, both positive and negative. I wrote it while I was in my freshman year college dorm. Everyone else had moved out. I was staying late because I was supposed to stay for the summer and I had to move. It was a whole hassle. But I was just in this dorm room alone. My roommates had all left. The room was completely empty. I was doing this like OCD thing where I was walking between the rooms and I had to like tap on the poles of the beds. It was a whole thing, and I would just walk in circles for hours. And it was very emotional and bad and lonely. And I sat down one night with my guitar, because it was the only keyboard I had, and I just started messing around, and I came up with these lyrics. And then I eventually went downstairs to the piano that was in the lobby, and I wrote it out and made it a whole song. And yeah, it's just about conclusions and how difficult ends are, both the positive and the negative ones, because change sucks and is scary, and humans don't deal with it well, and I don't deal with it well. So, sorry. Yeah, so that's what the song's about. Yeah, so give it a play. We're good. It's the end of the world, can't you tell? It's the night by the screaming and sirens and flashing strobes. cowboy hat and there's another cowboy hat under it. And it would be so funny. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, he's not here yet. So I guess we can keep going with music. Before that, I don't have merch per se, but I have business cards for anyone who didn't get one and wants one. But I do have one piece of merch that I wanted to share with you guys. I brought a painting I made, and it's for sale. It originally was for sale for $1,001,001. But for you guys, it's on sale. It's $1.69. Or if you want it signed, $4.20.
You gotta fire it.
This is the painting. It's titled Masterpiece by MayaBee. I'm really proud of it. You're locked in, by the way. You have to say that. Yeah. So this is my creation. My one piece of merch that I brought. So it's yours if you want it. Do you want change?
No.
This is an honor and privilege.
This is an honor.
Of course, I hope you enjoy it. It's good if you were like a couple feet shorter, it could make a good green screen. You might be a little big for it. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, absolutely. Oh, do you want me to sign it? Or do you want to sign it? I don't know, you paid the extra, so.
Here, sign it.
No, I don't think. You paid money for it. It's your decision. That's my signature. It's 2 M's, I promise. That's what it is. Alright. Profit. Sean's like, just scared me. It's an idiot. Just crazy. Honestly, the canvas was probably more than $5. Okay, well, I guess I can play more music. What are you guys feeling? Do you want like more original songs similar to that? Do you want I can play some like instrumental music that I've written? Megalovania? Okay, I can do Megalovania. I mean, yes, I don't know what people are interested in, but I have more songs. Or I could play Megalovania. I mean, should we do like a round of applause? Like, clap if you want original song and then clap if you want Megalovania? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Both? Yeah, we probably have time. Which one first?
I think it would be amazing if we're all opening you playing.
That's fair. Alright, want to end it on Megalovania?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, see, this is the thing is I didn't practice more songs, so I might mess them up more. Okay. Alright. Let me think. I've got a song called Heartache and Honeybees. That's a pretty one. I've got a song called Stay Alive. That's kind of a slow, sad one. I've got a song called Hold On To Me. That one's just really, really sad. That was written at a bad time in my life. You probably want to end on that one. It's going to be a bummer. But we can if you want. I know, like, people want to be sad at this show, I think. If anything. So, those are our 3 options. Do those stand out to anyone? You can literally just shout out and I'll play whatever song. Heartache and Honeybees? Alright. What is this one about? I don't fucking remember. It was 3 years ago. Get off my back, woman. Sorry. It's about, I mean, part of it was about like when I came up to my dad, so that didn't go well. I think some of it was just about like my experiences with OCD, because it was very new to me at the time. But I don't know, I'll just play it, and yeah, I'll just play it. That's the best way. I think it's in D too. Yeah, okay. You can see that. Alright. See now? Okay, it's fine. Is it the world that's warped and confused? Or is there a crack in the lens? slight mistake in that one. Nobody fucking talk about that. Do not tell Roland that I made a mistake. He will.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's me. I'm Roland. Remember. Is the verdict that you guys want me to play Megalovania now?
Yeah.
Alright. I have not played this song in a while, so. But I get the rest of my voice for it, which is good because I can hear it going out. So get this shit out of my face. Alright. Yeah. The fun fact about me is that I originally, before I wanted to, or started writing like sad piano singing songs, I wanted to be a video game composer, so I know like a bunch of video game songs and have written a bunch of video game-esque music, so I've been practicing for this for some time, I'm gonna say. I think I put it on the video, don't show that on the YouTube video, cut that out. Alright. Well, I mean, how are we doing on time? 7:51? This guy stinks. This wrong guy stinks. We should like think of like an inside joke between us all, and then when Roland gets here, we like reference it, and he's like, "What does that mean?" We're like, "Yeah, be here." Can we do that?
Yeah.
What should it be? It's got to be something. What is it?
I should say that you came in with a cowboy hat and you had it on, but you took it out so you wouldn't like.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
We should like ask him like, "Where's your cowboy hat?" And he'll be like, "What does that mean?"
Yeah.
Like, oh, I thought you guys
Yeah.
like Roland's thing is ties, Maya's thing is cowboy hats, but he takes them off after the opening act.
Yeah, and you don't talk about them.
Yes, and you don't speak about them. Alright, I'm down with that.
You should just mind taking it off and it will laugh really hard.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. That's good. This is why I got the thing squad out here.
Scout curtain, so like as soon as you walk in, I can key you explain Megalovania again.
Wait, what did you say?
I'll scout, so like as soon as he walks in,
You want to play Megalovania again? When you
Just
get
just
here?
watch it.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't feel all right for you just playing Megalovania.
I can play other songs.
Yeah, I could play original. That would be fun.
want to just like stop because then we're just like all sitting here awkwardly. But I feel weird that I just like keep going. This is my night, you know. But I guess I don't care about that and I keep going anyways. So
Maya, please take me.
you're the only one with your hand up, so
Yay! You know, like my science teacher told me my hand was broken because I kept raising my hand.
wait, what?
What?
I can't.
Well, since we have lyrics on your website, we could all sing one of your songs with you.
I guess so. Is that something people would want to do? I feel like you kind of got to know the melodies to it. Is the problem with that. And also, I only have the first 4 songs that I prepared on my website with the lyrics, so I would be playing the song again, which like I can, but I also have other songs that I can play if people would want more music. So I'm just gonna play. It's really hard to like zone in on like 1 or 2 people talking and giving advice. So I've been kind of just focusing on you guys over here because you notice you're awesome. Yeah. I'm just gonna play more original music, and if you don't like it, put in a complaint with the complaints department. Alright. I don't want to play Hold On. It's too sad. I don't want to get sad. Okay, let me. Poetry folder on my phone. Show me all the songs I've written that I forgot the names of. This is what the notes app is for. There's a song called Whirlpool I could play. It sounds better digitally, and it is just like kind of 2 chords. It's fun. And I'm not really seeing anything else. Okay, I'm gonna play Whirlpool. I like that song. Alright. Song I wrote called Whirlpool. I wrote it, God, is it 3 years ago now? Oh no, I'm old. I wrote it in like freshman year of college. Because I made a music video for it. There's a music video, Skiloose on YouTube. There's a music video that I made for a class project. But it was like mostly I was just making it for myself, and then I was like, oh, I can turn this into a class project, you know? But it's mostly about my OCD. Specifically, I was really struggling with like contamination OCD at this time. So I was, you know, all the usual shit, hand washing 1,000 times, wiping down doorknobs, wiping down my feet. That was a big thing. I like couldn't, it was a whole thing. You don't even know all the intricacies, but basically contamination OCD is the gist of what it's about and how it can feel when you're sort of stuck in a spiral, so to speak. Yeah, Whirlpool. Let me just make sure I know the chorus. Okay, that's just those 2. So we're good. Are you ready, kids? Cool. Alright. Here we go. The sun is green and nothing's real. The taste and touch of cold wet steel. No outlet, just a broken wheel. The axle snap that doesn't heal. We'll take a pill or maybe 2. We'll fix these tears you ripped right through. There's shrapnel in my veins. Please take me far away. Let my heart regenerate. No outlet for this in my hate. That's cruel. Now it's done. I'll build doors. One by one. Fences, passwords, number files. Round for it. Takes a while. Rushing water. There's the memory. So the ocean. It drives me insane. Dive into it. Outlet. you ever every song. That's so embarrassing. Oh my god. Good thing I'm not recording this, so it's not gonna be like immortalized anywhere. No one will know. Okay. And check. 8 o'clock. I'm glad it's going until 10. I thought it was going until 9, so that's a bit of a relief. Because I don't want to be half the show. Like, it's okay. The cool thing about all these songs I'm playing for you is that if you want to listen to them afterwards, you can't because I haven't released like any of them. So this is kind of like I guess you can watch the YouTube video, but they're not on like Spotify or anything. I'm sorry guys, I'm so bad at listening to music. But
We love you.
thanks, Holly.
Just post this YouTube video and we can just watch this again. Post the YouTube video.
I know that's what I was thinking. But do we have time for one more? I mean, I can. I don't mind. There's nothing else to do. Yeah. Can I play an instrumental song for you guys?
Yes.
I have a song I wrote. I don't think it really has a name. I wrote it. So fun story about me playing the piano. That's actually kind of embarrassing and sad. Is I did mostly learn I learned piano from a young age. Like I started playing on this little toy keyboard that I had when I was very little, and would just like learn stuff by ear and learned Mario songs and stuff. But then I got to high school, and a certain person I was friends with showed off a really good performance of the song, and suddenly I had a huge crush on them, and I wanted to learn to play piano because I wanted him to be impressed. And did it work? No, he doesn't talk to me anymore. But did I write this song mostly with the intent of impressing a boy? I'll never tell. I did also kind of musically reference this one in the end of Football Grind, because I since this is just an instrumental song, it'll probably never end up on an album, so it might sound a little familiar at some parts, but you'll see. It's a fun song, so. And it doesn't have a name, so don't ask. Thank you. I just said it once that time. Alright. I'm like such a prepper. Like I literally like have an entire show outlined in this notebook. And different notes and stuff like that. So the fact that I'm like having this not improvise is not gonna lie, it's throwing me off a little bit. It's not for me, but
We can't tell you play so well.
thank you. Well, I guess before I just continue playing more music, is anyone in here musically talented at the piano or singing and wants to play a song? You?
Sure.
Come on up.